Good morning, everybody. Can everyone hear me? Hello. Welcome to Silicon Valley's Walk to Defeat ALS. Woohoo! I love it. Thank you all for being here. I just wanted to say hello, welcome you all. Hopefully you guys are grabbing your passports, going around saying hello to everybody, getting them stamped. The new motion spot on your passports, that is a free spot for you. So once your passport is complete, you could go to our chapter booth with the red tablecloth, see Megan, and drop them off there. We'll begin our program here shortly. Make sure to grab some coffee, some breakfast, and have an exceptional time. I knew you guys will, and we'll be back soon. Thanks.
Good morning. My name is Nathan with ALS Golden West, and we are here at the Silicon Valley Walk to Defeat ALS. It is a beautiful day, and I have Lucy Wiedemeyer here, and she is going to be talking about her involvement with the walks and her involvement with ALS Golden West. Thank you for joining me, Lucy. Can you tell me a little bit about yourself and your involvement with ALS Golden West?
How many hours do we have for this interview? My husband, Charlie Wiedemeyer, was diagnosed after months and months and months of unsurety. The doctors didn't know what to think before he was 30 years old. And the fun part is he lived almost 36 years with ALS. So our involvement was phenomenal in that there was nothing when he was first diagnosed. So ALS Golden West has been a godsend to all the families. They have created an incredible community so that people feel like they have support and we're not out there all by ourselves, much as I was with my husband when we had two little ones and literally given no hope. So this just absolutely explodes with hope. And just, I really cherish the time since it first started, so I am blessed.
Well, thank you so much for sharing your story with us, and thank you for being out here today for your 24th year. That is so amazing. Lucy has been participating with the Silicon Valley Walk since it has started, which is amazing. Lucy, if you wanted to give any advice to anyone that is looking to get involved with a walk or any other events that ALS Golden West holds, what would you advise them to do if they wanted to start raising ALS awareness?
Well, the fact that ALS can strike anyone, the fact that they still don't have a cure, would motivate anyone to be a part of this. It's an extraordinary community with volunteers and the people that have so much compassion for having to deal with this disease. So come out, you will be blessed, and to be a part of this is really such an advantage in understanding a perspective of how we live our lives and to be grateful and thankful every day.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much. I'm so happy to see you here, and it's going to be such a wonderful day. Thank you, and we will see you soon. Have a great day.
Okay.
Thanks.
Done.
I'm gonna find the light, which is making me shine. This love of yours, oh, never shut it, never wait, get up, never shut it, what up, never shut it, never wait, get up, never shut it, what up, never shut it, never wait, get up, never shut it, what up, never shut it, never wait, get up, never shut it, what up. The touch of yours is what I've been looking for. When you say my name, I just wanna feel you more. I try to reach your book, but it's too complicated. And I can't know how you feel. Damn, I hate it. Try to find the light from the sun when I'm underwater. I'm gonna try to feel the heat in the cold. You're making it harder. Oh, every day is passing by. Wanna feel your hand in mine. I'm gonna find the light, which is making me shine. This love of yours. Shut it, never wait, get up, shut it, never wait, get
Hello, my name is Nathan. I'm here with ALS Golden West and also here with Tony Santos. Thank you, Tony, for being here. Can you tell me a little bit about yourself and your involvement with ALS Golden West?
Yeah, so my mom passed from ALS in 2002, and we started walking the very next walk, and we've been involved ever since, actually. I'm really glad to be here for 21 years doing this. Yeah, it's pretty wild.
Yeah, well, 21 years, that's quite a long time. What keeps you coming back year after year to our Walk to Defeat ALS events?
Yeah, so I've said before, there's a lot of progress being made, but we're not finished, and so I can't come up with any conceivable reason why any team that starts should stop. Yeah. ALS has such a deep impact on every family that I see no good reason for us to stop the fight.
Well, thank you so much for continuing to raise ALS awareness. It is truly amazing that for our teams that come back year after year after year. If you could give any advice to someone that is looking to get involved with ALS Golden West, what advice could you give them?
I think it's really important for people to bring whatever sort of their skill set is to the table. So like I have a little bit of a PR background, so I've helped with a little bit of communication stuff. Okay. I have a catering business right now, so I've helped with some catering stuff. It's like whatever you bring to the table, bring it to the table. Yeah. And I always tell people too, like in these 21 years, I don't think my team has ever been the biggest fundraising team. I mean, we've done really well, but we've never been the biggest team, but it's the longevity, right? Keeping it up. So over 21 years, obviously it's been a lot. So just keep going, absolutely.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Tony, for being here today and for continuing to come back year after year. Have a great day, and I look forward to seeing you today and also for the few years to come. Yes, thanks.
Cool, thanks.
Yeah, thank you so much. It was great to meet you.
Everybody feeling out there? Let's hear it. Hello, welcome. I just wanted to check in, say hello, welcome everybody. We're so glad you guys are all here joining us today. Our program is going to start here shortly. We're hoping around 11:30. It might be delayed 5 or 10 minutes, but giving you guys a heads up to come closer to the stage in about 10 minutes because you're not going to want to miss the program, the special speeches, all the good stuff that's going to happen. Also, make sure you guys have your passports. You can pick them up at check-in. On there, you'll want to have a stamp by all of our sponsors. Go in, say hello to them, and get your passport stamped. On there is a new motion spot. That is a freebie for you, so you're welcome. And once your passport is complete, please go see Megan at the ALS Golden West booth. Drop it in, and we'll be doing a raffle after you guys return from the walks. Food and beverage is over here. Come say hi to Jill and Rich. There's coffee. Hi, Jill. Nice to see you. And enjoy. We'll get started here shortly. Thanks for being here, guys.
Good morning, my name is Nathan and I'm with ALS Golden West and we are at the 24th annual Silicon Valley Walk to Defeat ALS. I'm here with Sherry Strahl, Chief Operating Officer of ALS Golden West. Thank you so much, Sherry, for being here today. Can you tell us a little bit about yourself and your involvement with our organization?
I would love to. First, I'm just taking in, did you say 24th anniversary?
24th, yes.
That is incredible. It's such a beautiful day here, and it makes sense to me that it's been 24 years, and there's just so many people, so much impact over 24 years. I'm taking that in for a minute. So I'm Sherry Strahl, Chief Operating Officer here at ALS Golden West. I am lucky enough to work with this incredible team, including you, providing executive oversight for a lot of our key functions. What I love to be doing is this, being here with the ALS community, family members, industry partners, vendors that are equipment loan providers, everybody coming together in this one place, you know, with everything that's going on in the world right now in particular, to come here, be together, feel community. There's a heartwarming that I personally feel like I really need right now. So this is meaningful in so many different ways. So in terms of what I do, I do all sorts of different stuff. But what am I excited about? I'm really happy to be here with everyone. Yeah, thank you.
I can definitely agree with you. It is so great to feel the sense of community here this morning. We have so many different families and teams that are here to honor those that are living with ALS, in memory of those living with ALS. There's so much awareness that needs to be raised, and that is what we are doing today. So I'm so happy to see so many people out here honoring those people. If there was one thing that you could advise for people that are looking to get involved with ALS Golden West or any ALS organization, what would you advise them to do?
Absolutely. My advice would be, if you have that feeling and you're sort of flirting with that calling, dive in. Dive in. Listen to your heart telling you to come and be a part of this. It's so important for so many different reasons. It's important, one, just to show everyone like this, for people to see that they're not alone in this. Raising awareness, the more people who understand ALS, that power in numbers when we need people to tell their stories, when we need people involved in advocacy and writing letters and making phone calls. And then, of course, fundraising. Everything we do is funded through someone's philanthropy, somebody making a decision to invest in supporting services for people with ALS. So if you feel like getting involved, do it. Come to our website, alsgoldenwest.org. Look under Get Involved. There are so many different ways. There's something for everyone. So listen to your heart, heed the call, come join us.
Yeah.
We're ready for you. We're ready.
Awesome. Well, I cannot agree with you more about getting involved with our organization. There is definitely something for everyone here at ALS Golden West. Thank you so much for chatting with me this morning, and it's going to be such a beautiful day. I can't wait.
Thank you so much, Nathan.
Awesome.
It's already a beautiful day.
Yeah.
You're incredible.
Thank you.
Thanks for joining us.
Hello, my name is Nathan, and we are, excuse me, my name is Nathan with ALS Golden West, and we are here at the 24th annual Silicon Valley Walk to Defeat ALS. I am here with Robert Blum and David Cragg. Thank you both for being here today. Can you both talk a little bit about your involvement with ALS Golden West?
So I'm the CEO of Cytokinetics, and Cytokinetics is a biopharmaceutical company that has been partnered with ALS Golden West for well over 10 years. We've been doing quite a number of projects and programs together: education, awareness, fundraising, and drug discovery and development on behalf of the fight against ALS. And it's our great privilege to be working alongside of the Golden West chapter in terms of making that happen.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for being here. And David, would you mind telling us a little bit about your involvement as well?
No problem. I'm actually recently retired from Cytokinetics. I was the head human resources officer there for 18 years. We've been involved with the ALS chapter for over 12 years, and I actually joined the board of the Golden West chapter 11 years ago. So I'm still a current member on the board and very active and passionate about the work that we do here.
Well, thank you both for being here today, and thank you for your involvement with ALS Golden West. It is truly amazing to have partnerships like this. How long have the both of you been attending the Silicon Valley Walk to Defeat ALS?
You know, I think it's been certainly over 10 years. I don't know if it's been quite 15 yet, but I try to make this and others of these activities as often as I can, probably several each year, bike and walks and other events, and it's just such a great privilege to be involved in this fight alongside of such dedicated professionals like you and your colleagues.
Awesome.
Robert's a little bit modest. I think it was 2 years ago he did every single walk.
Wow, okay.
So,
that is very important to note. Thank you so much.
We're always very pleased, particularly in the Silicon Valley and the Napa ride. We usually have anywhere from 40 to 50 employees that participate in the event. So it's a big, important event and a support nature for the company.
Yes, well, it was very awesome to see the both of you here today and continuing to raise ALS awareness and funds. If there is any advice you could give to anyone that is looking to get involved with our organization or any ALS organization, what would that be?
So I might say that if you were here, you'd understand this more in a tangible way, but those of you who are zoomed in or FaceTimed or whatever is the media, my recommendation is get involved. You get so much more back than you put in, and being part of a community like this, aligned towards a mission and purpose like this, is incredibly gratifying. We're on our way to new treatments and potentially ultimately cures for this devastating illness, and it's only going to be through the work that we do all together that we deliver on the promise of all that science. So I hope that all of you will feel a part of what's happening today, and maybe next year be part of it here in person, and looking forward to growing this movement, all of us together.
Awesome. Well, I just want to share my gratitude to the both of you for being here today and for continuing to come to our events in the Silicon Valley. Thank you so much for being here. Awesome. Thanks. You too. Thank you so much.
A little bit closer, we'd appreciate it. All right, welcome and aloha to the opening ceremony of your Silicon Valley Walk to Defeat ALS. We'd also like to say buenos dias to our fearless leader who can't be here today. We see you. My name is Stephanie Sorensen, and I am the Director of Community Outreach. I have a number 1 sticker on because this is my rookie year. I probably should have a yellow stripe on my back stating that I'm a rookie, But I got my #1 sticker. I hope everybody goes and grab their sticker so we know how many years you guys have been participating. You see my rookie stripe. I hope to see how long you guys have been participating in this amazing, amazing walk. We are all here today and watching on live stream. Let's all say hi to everybody that's in the live stream. Hi, everybody. Thanks for joining us. We are all here out of our commitment to raise awareness and support for all those impacted by ALS. Right now, those who will be diagnosed in the future, and all of those who will live in our hearts forever. With this being my first year at ALS West, I am so touched by the local ALS community, which is filled, I'm getting goosebumps, with the most compassionate, amazing, fierce people that I've ever met. I've learned that the Bay Area has the best Walk to Defeat ALS participants in the country. Let's hear it for all of you guys. Thank you for all that you do. You guys are exceptional. At this time, we would like to honor all of the military personnel, including any active duty, reserve, or veterans, and invite them up to the front of the stage. Veterans, reserve, any active duties, will you please come forward? And as they make their way forward, everybody, please, let's give them the biggest, most heartfelt round of applause. Let's give them another round of applause, please. For unknown reasons, those who serve in the military are more than twice as likely to be diagnosed with ALS. Almost 15 years ago, ALS advocates, including those from Golden West, helped get ALS recognized. Hi, Craig. Welcome. Thanks for coming up. Recognized as a service-connected disease so that veterans can receive VA-covered benefits. But there's still work to be done to understand the causes and the veteran connection. To honor these brave individuals, we ask you to please join Morena Segura in singing the national anthem. Thank you, Marina.
Check, check, check. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet
you, Marina. Great job. And thank you, veterans. All right, let's give them another round of applause, please. That was absolutely beautiful. All right, we planned perfect weather for you on this amazing walk day that we're going to start shortly. But before we do that, we have a few inspirational speakers during the program. Not only did we plan beautiful weather, we also planned a beautiful eclipse for you. So, not sure if you guys were able to see it, but it was pretty amazing. Okay, so we've got inspirational speakers during this program. We'll go for a lovely walk in this beautiful, amazing park. And then I invite you to come back and enjoy lunch provided by Tony Santos, a longtime participant in this walk, who also happens to be a wonderful caterer. He's incredible. You won't want to miss out on the goodies that we have from him. Thank you, Tony. I see you over there, Tony. Thank you. We have a special music trio who will be performing as you arrive back. They've been entertaining audiences for 20 years, Janet Lenore and Jeff Davis. But they brought a friend. So not only did we bring this amazing duo, now we have a trio, and they brought their friend Steve Birch. So thank you guys for being here. We can't wait to listen and groove to you a little bit later. And we're going to do our passport drawing for some great prizes. The winners must be present to claim their prize, so don't go far. Enjoy your walk, come back, and enjoy the festivities. If you haven't picked up your passport yet, get one at the check-in. Hopefully everybody has checked in. Get it stamped by all of the exhibitors here and hand it in to Megan at the ALS chapter booth. On your passport, you'll see an open spot for New Motion. That is a free spot for you, so you're welcome. ALS booth, make sure your name is on it as well, as it will serve as your raffle ticket. We'll do our prizes our drawing around 1 p.m. And now, join me. It is my honor and my privilege to introduce and welcome to the stage our fabulous, incredible, wonderful Assistant Director of Community Outreach, who I'm sure you've received 1 or 2 emails from him, the amazing Noah Ongard. Watch it, it's windy.
Thanks, Stephanie. I really appreciate the warm welcome I've received from this community as your lead staff partner for this event. Whether you're here as a person with ALS, in honor of someone with ALS, or here today in memory of someone you've lost to the disease, you've all inspired me to work hard on your behalf, and I look forward to the hours, months, and years ahead as we work together on the search for effective treatments and cures for ALS. We owe a lot of gratitude to our many sponsors that supported this year's event. Our National Walk to Defeat ALS sponsors include Mitsubishi Tanabe Pharma America. Welcome, Claudette. Thank you for being here. Per Mobile Foundation. Welcome, Melissa. She's a longtime supporter here in the Bay Area. She's waving at us over there. Thank you, Melissa. New Motion Foundation. And we also have with us today Amylyx. Make sure to stop by the Amylyx booth and say hi to Art Watson over there. Thanks for being here, Art. Our local presenting sponsor is Cytokinetics. Cytokinetics has been supporting this walk for over 14 years now. They and one of our other sponsors, Denali, actually kicked off their fundraising efforts a few weeks ago in South San Francisco at the Denali headquarters with quite a splash. Hint, hint, dunk tanks were involved. So we saw lots of people get wet and soaked for the splash that day. Special shout out to In Citro for joining in on the fun and supporting the cause at the splash event. And with that, please join me in welcoming to the stage a great friend of ALS Golden West for over 14 years. That friendship actually started with his company's participation in this very walk, the CEO of Cytokinetics, Mr. Robert Blum.
Good morning, good afternoon. Thanks so much for allowing Cytokinetics to join you in this special day and to join with other companies, other sponsors like Amylyx, like Mitsubishi Tanabe, like Denali, and like In Citro, as all of us representing new innovation in science and medicine can come together with patients and families, caregivers, in joining in this very important fight. I'm very proud to lead Cytokinetics and want to thank my colleague Janice and all those other volunteers who came out so strong today to represent and to show up in connection with this fight. Cytokinetics has been a proud partner of the ALS Golden West chapter for well over 10 years, maybe it's 15 years now, and every year we look forward to being part of this particular event alongside of others, but to join forces as we raise education and awareness and funds to fight this grievous illness. This last year saw Cytokinetics read out a phase 3 clinical trial that unfortunately did not meet our expectations, and hence we no longer can say that we have in clinical research a promising new treatment that was muscle directed for the potential treatment of ALS. But in performing that clinical study, we learned quite a lot that we're going to be sharing with other companies and other academics who are similarly dedicated to new innovations in medicines for ALS and hopefully advance the field as would benefit new treatments. That doesn't deter us, however, from remaining in this fight, and as we'll be continuing to invest in muscle biology as a new treatment for ALS, we're looking forward to others of our programs yielding other potential new medicines so we can get back in the game. You know, it's been for us a relentless pursuit, but frankly, it is because of the relentless commitment and convictions of the patients and families who dedicate so much and inspire us so much that we remain privileged to be partnered with all of you. So thank you everybody for showing up on a Saturday and demonstrating how important this is to one another and to others who can't be with us today and in whose memory we continue to fight this fight. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Robert, and Team Cytokinetics for all that you do for the ALS community and ALS Golden West. Our other community sponsors here today include IBEW 617. Joe, I see you back there. Thank you for coming again this year. Maxim Healthcare Services over there in the corner. Thank you for coming. They brought a big team of about over 40 people. We really appreciate it. Solution Based. And also Access Medical. If you haven't met Mark yet at the Access Medical tent, he's a very nice guy. Go say hi to Mark. And thank you to Mitsubishi Tanabe Pharma America again for being our accessibility and inclusivity sponsor. And thank you for making me say that name again. We're so grateful to all of our sponsors. Your commitment to our mission means so much to so many. I also want to give a shout out to our event volunteers that are here today, making today a tremendous success. If you happen to see somebody walking around in a green volunteer shirt, please give them a high five, a fist bump, make them feel welcome. We couldn't have done this today without them. Another very important group of volunteers who dedicate their time to our mission throughout the year include our board members and our advisory trustees. At this time, I would like to invite to the stage our advisory trustee, ALS ambassador and advocate, Lucy Wiedemeyer. Please give her a big round of applause.
Thank you. They said they have 37 seconds, so welcome all of you, and we know how much of an effort it is, and we just thank you so much. In brief, there's a movie and documentary about my husband, Charlie Wiedemeyer. I have some books that gladly give away at our table over there. But just to bring you guys hope, when we started our journey, we were in our 20s, back in the 70s, and there was no ALS Golden West. There was nothing. Doctor basically said, no hope, get ready to just know the end is coming. And yet, here I stand today. My husband lived 34 years with ALS. Woohoo! And it had a lot to do with changing his attitude of not focusing on what he was losing, because he had been a great athlete and a football coach, but focusing on what he did have and being grateful for that. You know, it doesn't affect your mind, although he liked to tell people it affected his wife's mind. And so we really focused on our joy. Our joy, our children, we now have 11 grandchildren, and they all are continuing the legacy. We have a big ALS benefit all-star game coming up in February with our Santa Clara County Bay Area football kids. So we'd love to have you there. And I just cannot thank all of our people, from Sherry down to all you volunteers. We are so blessed to be here, you guys. This is Ohana. This is our family. This is community. And we are very, very blessed and very, very grateful for all. Thank you so much. Aloha ke akua yaoi. God bless you. Okay?
Thank you so much, Lucy. Might have been longer than 37 seconds, but we actually appreciate all of it. You were wonderful. Thank you for being here today. And with that, I would like to introduce please welcome our Chief Operating Officer, Sherry Strahl. Please give her a big, warm round of applause.
Thank you, Noah, and deep gratitude to Lucy Wiedemeyer. That was beautiful. I don't know where you went, but thank you. And I'd also like to welcome from our board of directors, Dave Cragg and Bruce Fredericks. You're incredible. Thank you for being here today. Thank you for your outstanding leadership and service. So, I'm Sherry Strahl, Chief Operating Officer. And first, I want to thank all of you for joining us. This is already an incredible day. I will remember it. And with everything that's happening in the world, I feel that this day of us coming together in community feels extra important. And it's beautiful to see the most gracious and positive side of humanity. So thank you for reminding me of that. You are the reason we have all gathered to raise funds and awareness of ALS. And you are the reason we advocate for change. You are the reason we support research for new discoveries and treatments. You are the reason we strive to provide the highest quality care services. And you're also the reason this organization, known for years as the ALS Association Golden West Chapter, is embracing change. We are evolving to serve the ALS community in the most impactful ways possible. For us, that means venturing out from the umbrella of the ALS Association, along with 15 other chapters from across the nation, and continuing our critical work as an independent organization as ALS Golden West. Why? Because we know the ALS communities in California and Hawaii like no one else. We know what it takes to deliver services to people with ALS and their caregivers, create the most engaging partnerships, build the deepest connections to help those in greatest needs, and bring us together for vibrant, meaningful events. We are seizing this opportunity to achieve better outcomes with greater efficiency than we were able to as a member of the ALS Association. So in the coming months, we will share plans for our new name, a new logo, and more. And rest assured, our core values and core services will not change. Our commitment to excellence, to discovery, and people-centric care remain the foundation of everything we do. That will always stay the same because ending ALS is our mission and our passion. Every person diagnosed with ALS in our service area will continue to have access to a professional care manager, our equipment loan program, more than 30 monthly connection groups, resources for children and families, bereavement support, educational programs, and more than 30 ALS clinics. Our commitment to advancing advocacy and research is unwavering, and our successes will be achieved, as always, in partnership with the ALS community and advocates who share their powerful stories to affect change. Together, we will continue to provide a cherished array of meaningful events like this one. Do note that next year, many of our events will adopt a fresh look and feel. So be ready to see something a little bit different when you're getting ready to sign up for our Silicon Valley event. So change is in the air, and we are grateful to you for joining us on this journey to drive even greater impact. Now and always, your participation is crucial to generating ALS awareness and funds for our highly valued programs and services. You are the reason we embrace change, and together we will end ALS. Thank you. Thank you. Now, before I go, I want to acknowledge our beloved care managers who are on the front lines helping families impacted by ALS right here in this community, all free of charge. Your donations fund their critical work, by the way, so thank you. Julie Skurich, Shannon Sonicson, Trung Tan, and Kim Venezia are all here. Also here is our Vice President of Care Services. You may recognize her as the host of our Ask Me webinars. She's incredible, Audra Hines. Megan Fisher is here, who now coordinates our California Equipment Loan Program. She's incredible. Please say hello to all of them. Yes. You will see them at our hospitality tent, at the ALS Golden West booth. Say hello. They're here to answer all of your questions. And now, you've had enough of me, to present a very special award. This is cool. Please welcome to the stage one of our beloved care managers, Kim Venezia.
Do you recognize this man? You all should. I was asked. Thank you. Take a bow. All right, my assistant. I was asked to present this award to Stan Silverman. But I have to tell you, when I got the request from Noah and from Stephanie, I thought they were presenting me with the reward. I was really confused. But I figured if not me, then Stan, right?
I agree.
My award might come next year. Stan has been the great captain of our support group for many, many years. He doesn't remember how long it's been. But our support group has been going on. He thinks it started in 2007. I've been a part of it since 2008. Stan has been the walk team captain for at least, I'd say, 10 plus years. Our support group is so very important. People come, now that we're on Zoom, people come from all over California and from Hawaii to join us. We not only support each other, we form individual relationships that last forever. Today, I've seen at least 5 members of our group that have been coming long after they've lost their loved ones and who continue to have relationships with each other. I asked Stan how long he's walked, and he said, oh, a very, very long time. I've also asked him how much we've raised in all these years, and he said, oh, a lot of money. But fortunately, Noah told me today that we've raised over $150,000. And I tell you, a lot of this is because of Stan's consistency and his devotion to our support group. We've gone from the San Jose support group to the South Bay support group. And Stan, where are you? It's my total honor to present this award for never giving up. Yes, you do. To Mr. Stan Silverman. Thank you so much, Stan. Okay. Somebody stole the reward.
Thank you, Kim, and congratulations to both Stan for this award and to the South Bay support group at large for this award. The entire team has been instrumental in the success of this walk over all these years, and we love having them back every year, and we cannot thank you enough. These are our Never Give Up award winners. Now, I would like to ask you to join me as we salute the courage and determination of all those who are with us today wearing yellow lanyards, our heroes living with ALS. Each year, we give our ALS Hero Award to a person living with ALS that makes a significant impact to the ALS community through advocacy, volunteerism, ambassadorship, and fundraising. This year's honoree is deserving for so many reasons. He continues to be a daily advocate for the ALS community. He and his wife even put on a benefit concert this year in September in support of his walk team. This person is so awesome that he even worked with a physical therapist to develop a adaptation to be able to continue playing the flute while living with ALS, and even performed in this benefit concert. He is also a NEALS ambassador and will be a patient fellow at the International Conference this December. And if that wasn't enough for you, he is actually today's top fundraiser as of this hour. Well deserved. Please give me a warm welcome for David Busek and Linda Levine.
still figuring out logistics of wheelchairs. Can you move the ukulele? Thank you. I just don't want to kick it over. Great, thank you. All right, I think we're organized. Thank you, Noah, for that that gracious introduction. I'm really honored and humbled to receive this award that I know there are lots of people who also were deserving of it. I want to thank my wonderful wife, Linda Levine, standing next to me, who's my partner, my caregiver, and my best friend for 35 years. And also Team Tortoise, who we've got a bunch of people here, and they have been behind us raising the funds and making that part of this work for us. So thank you to all of the Team Tortoise folks. I really appreciate it. People might wonder where we come up with the name Team Tortoise. It's based on our pet tortoises, who are really persistent little creatures. They are in the backyard, and if they want to get to the top of a rock, they just reach up and they grab a toe hold and they pull, and that slips back, and then they pull again and slips again. They pull again, they finally move forward a little bit, and then they start working on the next toe hold, slowly getting where they're going. And I feel like they're a good model to emulate as I move really slowly now compared to what I used to, and just to keep pushing forward and enjoying life as much as possible. I've been living with the symptoms of ALS since the early 2010s. Started with just stumbling and thinking, well, I probably need to work out more. But I really started looking into it around 2016 when I was having trouble with hikes and rowing crew, which are things I enjoyed a lot. And I started going to doctors then, but it wasn't until 3.5 years later that I was diagnosed in 2019. And I imagine a lot of people out there have faced similar kinds of challenges with getting this disease recognized and diagnosed correctly. Around the same time I retired, and then of course that was when the first news of the virus came out that became the COVID pandemic, so it was quite an undertaking to navigate COVID, retirement, and ALS all in those months. But since then, Linda and I have stabilized and figured out ways to move forward, as Noah talked about. I found adjustments and adaptations, a special head joint that I use on my flute. I have a little brace that I'm wearing here that holds my droopy finger up so that I can play my piano and work on the keyboard, because I love writing as well. And traveling, figuring out how to travel with a cane and then with a wheelchair. Then we started engaging with the ALS world, finding ways to use my technology and writing skills, starting with, as Noah mentioned, being a Niels ambassador. Both Linda and I got trained to do that. So we learn about research and try to use that to communicate about research developments in the ALS world. And one of the opportunities that came up was going to this international symposium in Basel. I will be using my travel blog that I've been keeping for years to blog about that event while it's going on in the beginning of December. So if anyone is interested in following along with that, please feel free to either scan the QR code that's on my wheelchair flag, or Linda and I both have cards with the QR code and the address on it. Some of those are with us and some on our tent under Team Tortoise. So please feel free to grab onto that. And then finally, all of that research that we're going to be learning about takes money. Last year when we started, once we were out of COVID and feeling okay traveling again, we went to Honolulu for our first ALS walk. It's a hard gig, but someone has to go to Honolulu. And we were really moved by the community that we met there and decided to quickly that we would do this again this year. And I'm just really thrilled that we have been successful in our fundraising, and I'm just so happy to see everybody here. So thank you again for this honor, and thank you to all of the people who contributed money to this. I mean, I love the Team Tortoise folks dearly, but I love the rest of you too. So thank you for all that you've done. And thank you for the staff and volunteers who have made this all happen.
Thank you, David. Can we all give him another big round of applause? And with that, I am going to pass the microphone back to my wonderful colleague, Stephanie, for a few more announcements today.
I promise, we will get walking soon. Who is ready to walk? All right, we are going to get there soon. Like Noah said, we just have a few more people to recognize and a few more announcements and a little bit more Zumba, and then we'll get going. All right. So, you guys have all earned to be out here representing Silicon Valley Walk. Because there are over 300 people gathered here today representing over 40 teams who have come together with one common goal: to cure ALS. We know some of you have traveled near and far, and we appreciate you guys being here. We see you and we recognize you. In our efforts with our one common goal to cure ALS, this event alone has raised over $200,000. Way to go, guys. We're almost there. Our goal is 290. We still have time. There's donations throughout, but recognize the success and efforts that you guys have already done up till today. Great job. And the efforts are all of you guys. We wouldn't be at this number without each and every one of you that have donated here personally, virtually, and in support of. But we do want to recognize the top teams. Number 5, our top team, Team In Citro. Number 4, Team Cytokinetics. Number 3, Lorraine's team. Team 2, Team Mavo. And the number 1 fundraising team, and I want to hear you in green, I want to hear you loud, Team Tortoise. I love it. I hear you. Way to go, teams. And not only our teams we want to recognize, but the individuals who go out there and fight and raise and ask and ask and ask. We see you. We appreciate you. Our 5th fundraiser is Alice Home. Number 4 is Gail Infelt. Number 3, Lorraine Lee. Number 2, Chris Mavridis. And number 1, Mr. Captain, co-captain of Team Tortoise, David Busick. Great job, everybody. You are all phenomenal. We also know that whether you've raised $1 or $30,000, it is essential to fueling our mission. So thanks to all of our teams, all of our fundraisers, and all of you wonderful participants that are here now. Thank you. Give yourselves a round of applause. This is my applause, by the way. Do we stop fundraising? All right, let me ask again. Do we stop fundraising? That is better. I felt that. Thank you. No, because there is still work to do in this community to ensure access to care and resources for our ALS community. And the more we raise, the more we can do. All right, I'm almost done, I promise. We do want to give one more shout out. You see live streams, you're interviewing, there's photographers, our wonderful, incredible Marcom team that is here making all of this happen, supporting us behind the scenes. There are behind the scenes crew of our marketing and communications team, Jenica Lancy and Nathan Alvarez. Thank you so much for helping us spread the word today and throughout the year. Thank you. All right, just a few more, I promise. A few more announcements. This is walk related, so we're getting close. All walkers must have checked in at their registration and signed a waiver prior to walking. If you haven't done so already, please do so before going out on the route. Follow the pavement and walk arrows as you make your way around the mile or so lap around the park. We have a shorter family route, aka also the hero route, that is up and back along the beautiful shoreline. The turnaround will be marked, and we also have our fabulous care manager, Shannon, that will be leading the walk there and back. Or you could keep following Trung, our other fabulous care manager, around the loop, around the park, and finish back here as well. Make sure to follow us and tag us on all social media platforms at ALSA Golden West and hashtag defeat ALS and never give up. When you return, we will have a lovely lunch available right over here, food and beverage. We will also have wonderful music by Janet, Jeff, and Steve. We'll also be handing out those passport prizes, so make sure you come back. But let's warm up a little with some Zumba with a special friend of Golden West and an ALS advocate. She's a Zumba instructor who has joined us all the way from Alameda, Denise Lum. Do you want to stay up here or do you want to go down there? Okay.
Good afternoon. So it's great to see so many familiar faces because I know for some of you like me, this is not your first walk, right? Not your first rodeo. But for some of you, it is the very first one, and we thank you for being part of it. I just want to encourage you, just like she just shared, we do not stop fundraising, right? We do not stop the work because we haven't yet, it's a given. We haven't yet defeated ALS. And so we keep working until we do. But it's my job here right now to get you moving before you walk. And so those of you that have been around for a few years know the way it works. I ask team captains or the team captain can send a representative up to the front. You got to lead the way, right? So let's get the team captains up here and let's get this going. Team captains, where are ya? All right. I've been given a healthy tip. Team Tortoise knows how to move. Team Tortoise, come up here and help us out. Come on. Yes, come on up. This is where Zumba is. Here we go. Ready? Yeah.
La morena tiene algo que me llena de sabor. Y esa blanquita tiene algo que me arranca el descontrol. Una de azúcar, dame dos de azúcar, dame tres de azúcar. Blanqui morena, dame una de puertorriqueño como Dari ninguno. Dame azúcar.
Before we walk, I just want to give one last shout out to the corporate partners, Ashvatha and Corcept. Thank you so much for your participation today. And with that, please welcome our top 3 teams up to the starting line, Team Tortoise, Team Mavo, and Lorraine's team. This year, we have the new golden scissors that our #1 fundraising team gets to use to cut the ribbon to kick us off. David has graciously said he wants his wife, Linda, to have the honors. So on 3.
Before we do that, we would like everyone to know that we are never going to give up. So on the count of 3, I want everyone to yell, "Never give up," and make sure everyone around us hears it. Okay, on the count of 3, never give up. 1, 2, 3, never give up. All right, cut it. Let's go. All right, lead us off, David and Chris.
We've got Team Tortoise, Team Mavo, come on down. Who's next? We got Team Lorraine, Lorraine's team. Ask. Team Sital Nasati. Team Maxim. Team Walking for Griff. More Maxim Healthcare Services. Thank you for bringing such a large team today. We appreciate you. Team Ashvatha. Thank you for being here today. We have the first portion of Team Cytokinetics ready to walk today. We'll have more of them in a few minutes. Coming up next, one of our favorite teams that you're all the best, but Lorraine's team has been instrumental in our walk success over the years. So please welcome Lorraine's team. Lorraine's team in the house. And coming up next, our favorite CEO of Cytokinetics, Robert Blum and Bam! Team JP Rocks, thanks for coming back. Team IBEW Local 617, thank you to Team and Joe Fitzgerald for leading the charge again. Thanks for coming. Team Margarita! We have Team Wood here at the front. Special shout out to Craig Wood for joining us today. Thank you, Craig. Team Pam Power! Team Liz's Posse! Team Corcept! Thank you for coming today. Special shout out to Grace for helping coordinate Team Corcept being here today. Thank you, Grace. Flow Team! Special shout out to our singer today, Morena Segura. She did an amazing job singing our national anthem. Thank you, Morena. Team Endless Hope. Thank you, Arlette, for being here today. We really appreciate you. Team Con. Thank you for coming out today. It's great to have you here. We also have Team Maverick. Thank you for being here today. I know this team. We have our very own Stanley Silverman and the South Bay Support Group. Thank you for being here today. Special shout out to Keith Verville for coming all the way from the East Bay area to be a part of this walk today. Thank you, Keith and Shelly. Team Sugar and Spice! Give them a round of applause. Thank you for being here today. Team Pirates of the Caribbean! Give them a round of applause. Another one of our heroes here today. And last but not least, Lucy Wiedemeyer and Team Charlie's Victory! Thank you for being here, Lucy.
Oh, look at them go, folks. Look at them go. They are walking across the field, making it happen for ALS.
Can you tell us a little bit about yourself and your involvement with the organization?
Sure. I'm a marriage and family therapist at the ALS Association.
Can we try that whole thing over again? Yeah. Why don't you go left?
Hello, my name is Nathan, and I am here with ALS Golden West. I am here with Kim Benicia, care manager
Let's give it up
with
for
our
Chris.
Organization. Kim, can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Give it up for Chris.
Your involvement with our organization.
Yeah, sure. I'm a marriage and family therapist.
Okay.
Well, thank you so much for everything you do with our organization, Kim. How long have you been coming to the Silicon Valley Walk?
I think it's been 14 years this year.
Awesome. Well, your sticker says 15, so maybe 15.
Since 2008.
Awesome. Since 2008, she's been coming out to the Silicon Valley Walk. Well, thank you so much for coming back year after year. It is so great to see the event grow and see all the families come together to raise ALS awareness and funds. If there is some advice that you could give to any families that are looking to get involved with ALS Golden West, what advice would you give them?
It is such a meaningful organization. There are so many ways that families can participate, use their skills. That, I think, is the most important thing. You can always find a way to help this community, and it will be very, very rewarding to everyone, whether you've had someone with ALS in your life or not.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for that advice, Kim, and thank you for being here today and coming back year after year, and also everything you do for ALS Golden West. I cannot share my gratitude with you enough. So thank you, and have a great rest of your day.
Thank you.
Yeah. Valley Walk. David was also honored with the ALS Hero Award this year, which is amazing. David, can you tell us a little bit about yourself and your involvement with the Silicon Valley Walk?
Sure. Well, this is my first year doing the Silicon Valley Walk, but it's been really fun experience to be part of it. And I'm just really thrilled that so many of my friends and family are here, and just tons of people donated in ways that are just awed me over and over again. So I'm looking forward to next year already.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for being here today and for continuing to raise ALS awareness and funds, which are very important for all of our families in our ALS community. If there was anyone that is looking to get involved with ALS Golden West or an organization, what advice do you folks think we could give them to get involved today?
Well, one thing, of course, would be to plan to join the walk next year. But in the meantime, the Golden West has lots of resources for helping people who have the disease and their families with support groups and online activities. So those have been really available and helpful.
I would also say sometimes when you're first diagnosed and even after, there's a lot of silos with ALS. There's all these different organizations, and David and I found it confusing at first, but we kind of honed in for us on research.
Thank you so much for continuing to raise ALS awareness and funds. It is teams like you that bring people back year after year, and we are so grateful to have you here, and we hope to see you next year.
And a special thank you to all the staff, all the volunteers, all the family members, and all the friends who make life so much better. ALS is a really hard thing to hear, as you can imagine, but the gifts that we've been given from our community, our personal community, and the ALS community are beyond measure. So thank you.
Awesome. Well, thank you both so much. We're good. Cut. Awesome. Thank you both so much.